Okay, and hi everyone, this is Subir Bhomik from SB English Academy. Today I am going to teach about the spoken English syllabus. So in spoken English there are two types. Number one is the grammar class, the 45 minutes, and the conversation is the 45 minutes. That is why my class is at 2 hours. So I have already divided that two times. The only 45 minutes is the first is the grammar class, and number two is the conversation class. Why? My question is why the grammar class is the first? Because if I don't know the noun or pronoun or adjective and this type of the part of speech, and that the number is very important and the gender is important. If we don't know the number and the gender, the using of the he or she, my topic is my mother. So if any newcomer easily can say he is a housewife, because he or she, the student has no knowledge. So that is why the grammar class is the first, and then the conversation class. So conversation class actually I teach not for the others class. I teach only for the personal development or the public speaking, not for the dialogue, because all are here the students. The students are here the class 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 and the masters and the BA graduation and the air hostess course for the cabin crew. So that is why on the LLB. So main target is to speak in English fluently, and academic line. So like the class 9 to 10, the writing skill is very important. So that is why this spoken English will help them a lot. It is a definitely, I can say that. In spoken English, the topic is today I have already written the 7 topics. Number 1, ideal student, only for the 4 sentences. Number 2, your favorite subject. Your favorite subject is the mathematics, mental math, arithmetic, English, like this. And morning walk. Morning walk is very important. You know the only for the why do you like the morning walk? Okay. And next, your best friend. Who is your best friend? How long do you know? Okay. Why is he or why is she your best friend? Like this, only for the to the points. Discipline. What do you think the discipline? Okay. Are you disciplined? Yes or no? And next, early rising. Sometimes you are the late riser, but this day is the wasted because you are a student. That is why you should be the early riser. Okay. And if you maintain the early rising habit, I think you will get the much more time because you are a student. And next, the usefulness of the games and sports is very important, because every day you study, you will take the too much stress here and there, and you to grow the immunity part is very important, the games and sports. Sometimes the indoor games or outdoor games. Outdoor games is the football, cricket, volleyball, hockey, okay, badminton. Indoor games is the chess is very important. You are the mathematics student, that is why the chess is only for the mastermind, to be the brilliant, to be the intelligence power, creativity power. In this moment you are not you are the depend on the AI, artificial intelligence, but I think you are the artificial, you don't be the artificial intelligence or the AI, because your brain, you think that you are the optimistic. That is why the games and sports is very important to be the creativity, and it will make you the healthy, the physically and mentally. This is the spoken English syllabus. Actually I am starting the class, the parts of speech number 1. We know that, okay, my question answer round, my class. Okay, here the Shomik is the class 8 student, and the Shomik has already finished the first unit test. So Shomik knows that what is the parts of speech. Okay, Shomik, can you tell me how many parts of speech are there in English grammar? Okay, please name of the parts of speech.
Noun, pronoun, verb, adverb, adjective.
Okay, is he correct? Anybody else? Please raise your hand. Shomik has already told the noun, pronoun, but I have taught not this serially. The modern English is not the noun, pronoun. Okay, can you tell me? Can you challenge? My class is a debate based. Okay, so nobody else. Noun, adjective, pronoun, verb. Noun, adjective, pronoun, verb, adverb, preposition, accent, and conjunction and precision, interjection. So number 1 is a noun. Okay, number 1 is a noun, because we know we should maintain the subject and after that the predicate. In spoken English, in sentences the 2 part is important. Number 1 is the subject, number 2 is the predicate. Subject part is a noun or pronoun. Okay, subject part is, we should remember that, don't forget the maintaining the noun and the pronoun is the subject part, and another is the verb part. So noun, and noun is the number and person. Noun is the number and person, like the I, you know. Anybody else? Okay, here the Sabir is a LLB student for the third semester, final semester of the Taki Government College. Sabir, please can you tell me I is a first person, second person or third person? First person. Okay. Yes, you are a newcomer. Class 8 or class 9? Class 7. Okay. Which number is it? I. I is a singular number or I is a plural number? Arushi, please. I is a singular or plural? Please tell me. Don't be nervous. I is a, okay. He has already told I is a plural number. Please raise your hand. Anybody else? I is a I is a singular number. So I, we, here not I, here all are here, we. Okay, we assemble here to the spoken English class. So I, we, you, he, she or it and the they. This is the part. So number and the gender is also important because in the Shomik, he or she, which gender? He. Okay, here the Arushi is a he or she. She. Okay, so he and she is a very important. When you speak about your father and mother, sometimes you have already started. My mother's name is dash, she or he. When you say only for the his outside, don't think, don't halt, don't stop. You have already told, and after that you rectify your mistakes. Okay, so grammar is very important. Okay, and then the parts of speech, and number 2 is a sentence. Okay, can you tell me? Anybody else? How many sentences are there in English grammar? Please tell me. Please raise your hand and please describe only for the example. Shumon, Arushi, Tisha, Bhai, Shomik, and yes. Okay, there are 5 sentences in English grammar. Number 1, assertive. Okay, I go to school, I don't go to school. Affirmative and the negative. Interrogative. Does he go to school or does she go to school or do they go to school? Assertive, interrogative. In this moment, the door is shut. Okay, the door is closed. Okay, and I request you, please open the door. Okay, shut the window. Okay, go there. Give me a glass of water. Okay, so all are imperative sentence. Order, request, and advice. Obey your elders. And number assertive, interrogative, imperative, optative. You know, in this moment I wish you because they have a good day. Okay, and may God bless you. So only for the prayer purpose. May you live long is the optative. Last is the exclamative sentence. In spoken English, the expression is very, very important. The body language. That is why what a nice bird it is. You see the bird in the morning, this morning, but you don't know the expression. So that is what a nice bird it is. Don't use the assertive sentence. Okay, and your friend has already the beautifully result only for the giving the result. Okay, and because he has already got the good mark, that is why your expression is what a result you have. What a result you have. Okay, and your friend is grateful, so that is the expression what a fool you are. Don't the insult, but it is only for the funny. That is why the all are the expression. Sometimes the good, sometimes the bad, sometimes the wonders. Hooray, we have won the game. Okay, and the instead of the by Jove, what a good news. This is the expression by Jove, what a good news, because you have done the good exam. Okay, so congratulations, or the kudos is the expression. Okay, like this the sentences. Okay, next the verb is very important. Last video I have already taught the how many verbs. The verb is 2 types basically, principal verb and the auxiliary verb. You know, the auxiliary verb is 2 types, the primary auxiliary and the modal auxiliary. In spoken English, modal auxiliary is very important. Sometimes we have to maintain the negative and the interrogative sentence, but in assertive sentence sometimes it doesn't matter, the only for the negative and the interrogative. That is why the helping verb, which verb helps the another verb, like I will go to school tomorrow. Okay, can you tell me which tense is it? I will go to school tomorrow. Which tense is it? Is it present, past, future? Because what is the clue words? Tomorrow. Okay, here the part of speech is very important. Before starting the class I have already told. So tomorrow is the which part of speech is it? underline in this spoken English, the clue words is very, very important. That is why the future tense. So tomorrow is the adverb. If we don't know the adverb, so how can I expression the tomorrow? Okay, today I am wearing the white shirt. Okay, white cotton shirt. Today, oh, which tense is it? You don't know the tense. My class is not the tense. My class is the only for the today. Yes, why? Because the clue word is the today. That is why easily I can say not the I have on. I am wearing or I am putting on is using the phrasal verbs. Okay, another syllabus is the phrasal verbs. So phrasal verbs is a very important, and you know, and if you don't know the phrasal verbs, if you are unable to the maintain of the phrasal verbs of the group verb. Sometimes the wearing, sometimes the putting on. Okay, and next is the types of noun. Sometimes the noun you don't know. So the Arushi, you know what is your name? Amit. Obhik. Okay, Obhik is a very beautiful name. Okay, Obhik is a boy. So the noun is the sometimes basically the two types, and we know that the noun is the 5 types. But we know basically the 2 types is very important. To identify the part of speech noun. So sometimes Obhik is a boy. So Obhik, which noun is it? Proper noun or common noun? Proper noun. Because the mention I know that who is Obhik. Only one Obhik. And but Obhik is a boy. I don't know the which boy. So boy is a common noun. So proper noun, common noun. Here there is no Obhik. Obhik, Sumon, Sabir, Chisha, Arushi and Shomik all are the students create the class. So that is why the collective noun is important. You know collective noun. Army sometimes not the one soldiers and 2 win the any battle. You know. So that is why the army is very important. So collective noun sometimes the class and the army. A school of fish. Okay. A bunch of keys. A swarm of bees. Okay. And here, so and a band of singers, here sometimes a gang of dacoits, a gang of robbers, all are the herd of cows. So all are the collective nouns. So collective noun is spoken English using and the abstract noun. Sometimes, and I may say the sentence, he is a wise, okay, or she is wise. But here, is it the sentence? Is it the sentence? He is a wise. Is it the sentence? Is it sentence? He is a wise? Because in the adjective class, I have already taught. So here the before adjective, we should not use the article. So he is a wise. I think this is not the sentence because there is no noun. When you use, remember this, don't forget, when you use the wise adjective, after that the noun is very important. Because the before noun is always the adjective. So he is a wise is a wrong answer. But he is a wise man is a correct. Or he is a wise boy is a correct. But only one adjective, he is wise. So change the wise plus dom. Use is equal to the abstract noun. So the wisdom. He has wisdom. Change into the verbs and the abstract noun. So wise plus dom is equal to wisdom. Wisdom. The word is wisdom. The spelling is W-I-S-E is the adjective and it is a noun, abstract noun. Which noun? Abstract noun. It's a quality purpose. Sometimes he is cruel, but he has cruelty. Cruelty is a abstract noun. Okay, but he is cruel. Cruel is adjective. He is poor, but he has poverty. Poor plus ty, exception of the word, not the poverty, poverty. This type of the abstract noun is very important to create the sentence. When you start the sentence, this type of the types of noun is very important. And another is the sentences preposition. I go school. Is it sentence? I go school. I go to school. I go at school. Don't use the translate and the interpret what is the Bengali meaning. Because you are the mother tongue, but in mother tongue is not good in English language. So I go to school is correct because it is the meaning is incomplete. I get back. Okay, I get back, or I come from school, or I come school. I come school, there is no meaning. I come from school. I come from Calcutta. I come from Kamatdanga. I come from Shaipalla. So here the only for the spoken English, the your syllabus. Where do you live at? So I come from. So from here we are room. Is it sentence? Shumon? Trisha, is it sentence? We are out of the room, or we are in the room. In the ceiling fan is on the ceiling fan is moving on our head, or over our head, or above our head. Which is correct? Over. The sky is above our head, on our head, or over our head. Above, sometimes on, sometimes above, sometimes over. That is why we should not use the Bengali meaning. In English, is the only situation is totally different, because each of the times, sometimes on, only for the touchable, because this is the pen is on the floor, this is a touchable, only little bit high. That is why sometimes it is it is a possible to touch the ceiling fan. So over, but sky is not that. Here it is not the possible to touch the sky and to touch the sun. That is why the sun is above our head. So this preposition is very important in the spoken English. And the next is the infinitive. Sometimes I go, but some preposition is preposition and the infinitive too. Here the infinitive is the purpose. So that is why I go to learn. You come here, the OV comes here to know the purpose of the only for the spoken English. What is the spoken English? That is why I go to learn. Okay, and I go to play. Plus 2 plus verb is, it is very easy. 2 plus verb is the infinitive. Okay, 2 plus verb is infinitive. Example, I want to learn. I wanna learn. I wanna learn is the American. Indian English, I want to learn. Okay, anybody else? What is the infinitive? Underline. Find out. Identify the infinitive here. Anybody else? Please raise your hand. I want to learn. What is the infinitive? Infinitive is the always, remember this, the 2 plus verb. Please identify the infinitive. To learn. Here the subject is the I. It is noun or pronoun? It is noun or pronoun? Pronoun. Which pronoun? The types of pronoun is the subject pronoun, personal pronoun. What is the verb? Here only one verb. Okay? One, the only principal verb, want, or main verb. It is also the finite verb. But you know that the infinitive is the non-finite verb. So I to learn, it is not the meaning. So to learn. Okay. And next is a relative pronoun. Okay. Relative pronoun is very important when you the complicated sentence only for the advanced course. But this course is a basic course. So that is why I am only for the task. Okay. And I know Shumon, who is the teacher of the CBSE board school. So here the Shumon and the relation is the who. Okay, relative pronoun before the noun. So this is the only for the antecedent is the Shumon. So relative pronoun is the before the relative pronoun, always the noun or pronoun. The Shumon is the noun. So I know Shumon who is. So this is the complex sentence, and it is the adjective clause, the relative clause. So this is the relative pronoun is using the only for the clauses. You know the syllabus class 9-10. The clause is very important. And next the auxiliary verbs. You know can, could, shall, should, will, would, may, might. All purpose, ought to, the moral obligation, we ought to help the poor, not for the we should to. We must use, we may I come inside in spoken English, may using, I can play, I can, okay, so can, sometimes may, could you have a cup of tea, could you help me please, all are the auxiliary verbs. This is my syllabus. I think this syllabus will help you a lot. Okay, that's all. Thank you.